Hi guys and welcome to Nation. My name is Mo and today I'm going to continue with RWBY Volume 4, this time Chapter 6. So last episode we were in Menagerie, we saw Blake's parents and we learned that her father was actually the high leader of the White Fang before he stepped down. Now it's, I think, High Leader Khan. Also, he's still, right now it looks like he's actually like the, I think they said chief of the island. And the White Fang, I'm not sure if the White Fang is working with him or under him, but anyways, the two members of the White Fang that came over, they were like, no, we're not, you know, those are extremists, they're not part of the White Fang, they're a splinter group headed by Adam. But then we saw, and you know, when they were leaving, talking amongst each other, that we will report this to Adam. So it'll be interesting to see if Adam sends anyone after Blake. Obviously, we know he wants her to suffer, and if her father's going to find out the true intentions of, you know, the White Fang, and if he's going to do anything about it, and if he can do anything about it. So yeah, we still haven't seen Weiss, and she's supposedly supposed to perform at this event for her father. And we have Yang, who just tried her arm on and is going to start training with her father as well. So we have a lot of storylines here and there. We also have, obviously, Team Ranger, who's being followed by Tyrian and Qrow also. So let's dive straight into this one and see what happens. Here we go.
Another day, another adventure. What's on the agenda today?
Walking.
With a side of...
Walking.
Walking.
Haven is a lot farther away than I thought.
I think I said this before, but do they not have horses in this world?
I don't
They
know.
have dogs.
I grew up in a small area. I've never been this far
Birds
away
and
from
stuff
home.
like that.
Right, but how long?
Maybe like 2 weeks?
What?
Okay, fine. 3 or something. Look, whatever. Hey, what's that?
Another town.
That's strange. I
Looks
didn't think we'd
abandoned.
be hitting another village for a few days.
Are those buildings damaged?
We should search for survivors.
And that are attacked by Grims. Just drop the map. It doesn't look like it was an attack. It looks like
Nothing over here.
No one
it
over
was
here
never
either.
completed.
It almost seems
Got
like
a lot of
the town was abandoned.
beams on their side. Materials.
Ani Yuri.
Ani Yuri.
Never heard of it.
Me neither.
Ani Yuri.
I have. You might think of it as Anima's mountain glen, had it never been completed. Years ago, the richest members of Mistral were unhappy with how the kingdom was being run. Frustrated with the council, they pooled their resources together to build their own city, with their own laws. They hoped that one day, it could maybe even become its own kingdom. Many thought it would be the future. I know my parents did.
His parents.
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? What happened to his parents?
What always happens.
Grim?
The Grim.
Not just anyone.
What's the significance of that? Red string.
One?
So what, one major Grim
Just get
or
through here. This place
what
gives me the
exactly?
creeps.
I actually thought that both Nora and Ren lost their parents the same way, but I think it's two separate things. Sounds like Weiss. Whoever who voices her has an amazing voice, that's for sure. Just beautiful and haunting. So if you're not going to surrender and your life is yours, come on, Weiss, get the hell out of there. Definitely don't like her father. And important people. Or just rich.
That's precisely my point. We offer faunas the exact same wages given to the rest of our mining staff. Their argument's completely invalid right out of the gate.
Well, I think the bigger issue here is our society as a whole.
What? You mean Atlas?
Atlas, Mantle, you can't
break
deny
that window
economic
down and
disparity
just jump
between the
out.
two.
I mean,
Weiss.
what exactly are you suggesting?
I'm just saying, I don't think it's necessarily an issue of
Where are you
compensation
going?
as much as it's one of opportunity.
I'm just a little thirsty.
Away from you.
Sweetheart, we have people for that.
What? No, I can get it. I'll be right back, I promise.
Look, no one asked them to move here.
But companies like the SDC promised jobs.
I'm sorry, I tuned out for a second, but sounds like I'm the good guy again.
Beautiful.
It's
painting.
beautiful. You two match.
Yes, it's a lovely painting.
So, that was my attempt at breaking
Try to
news.
hit on her.
How am I doing so far?
You are leaving a lot to be desired.
Well, I've always appreciated honesty. Henry, Marigold.
Neptune would
Why
be
she?
jealous.
I know. I saw your performance. Obviously. You were wonderful. And I promise I'm not just saying that because you're pretty. Honesty, remember? So, you thinking about buying it?
No, I don't
Did
think
he
so.
paint the picture?
Yeah, kind of pricey for a painting.
It's to raise money.
Oh, really? For what?
For what?
I'll admit, I only come to these things for the food and drinks. And the extraordinary company, of
What
course.
a rich, spoiled brat.
So, what? Is it another Mantle fundraiser or something?
Get out.
What?
She
Get
is
out,
pissed.
or I will have security escort you out.
But I haven't done any-
Leave!
Whatever.
No! I asked for a double, son! This is completely ordinary!
So sorry, sir.
Show the world you care.
But really, does it come as any surprise what happened to Vale?
It was a long time coming, if you ask me.
Honey,
Bitch, better watch your mouth.
You said the same thing last night. If they're so arrogant to think they can get by without proper kingdom
Put some
defense,
liquor
then
in
I
them
say
and-
good riddance. Shut up!
Watch them. Damn.
Why?
Silent.
You don't have a clue! None of you do!
Excuse me?
You're all just standing around talking about nothing! Worrying about your hair, your money, your stupid problems that don't mean anything!
Weiss, that's enough.
Let go of me!
You're embarrassing the family.
I said let go!
Shit. Summoning.
Please, I'm sorry, just leave me alone!
Now you're sorry. Whew. Nice shot, Ironwood.
What are you waiting for? She's insane. She should be locked up.
She's the only one making sense around here.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for the party, Shaw.
Tell them Ironwood. I'm liking him more and more every time I see him. First I thought he was just a stuck-up general. Seems too quiet. Shit. Here we go. So what, can Ren sense life force? Interesting weapons. Damn. He's fast and strong.
We're not looking for a fight!
Who are you?
Who I am matters not to you. Or you. Or... well... you do interest me. No, I only matter to you.
Why?
Me?
You haven't the slightest clue, do you? Oh, how exciting this must be!
How
What
does
do
he
you
expect her to know?
The rose has thorns! My little flower, I'm here to whisk you away with me.
Well, what if she doesn't want to go with you?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll take her.
We're not going to let you do that.
Good.
Fuck, he's fast.
John!
Nice one, man. It's time for Nora to get charged. I wouldn't be laughing if I was you.
Well, if that isn't ironic.
Get him, Nora. Is he down? Son of a bitch.
Surprise!
Tail? Even so, how the hell did he block that with just his tail? I don't know about that.
A faunus.
What is this about? The white thing? Roman
Her
torch?
hammer when she's charged up.
Soldiers and pawns. My heart and body belong only to our goddess.
Cinder. Nope.
Only in her wildest dreams.
Oh Oh, so it's like a scorpion's tail. Tell me that's Qrow. Stop showing me a Qrow and then it's not Qrow. Shit. It's like she... Damn. Shit, it is Qrow. So he can actually turn into a Qrow. Damn. And look, his damn tail is poisonous or something. And she lost her arm. Woohoo! That was badass. Just blocking him with his back. Damn, that was good.
Hey.
Don't end here. Okay guys, that was RWBY Volume 4, Chapter 6. So, we saw this town, or abandoned town, called Oniyuri. And Ren was describing it as a town that, like, all the rich, not all, but a lot of the rich people from Mistral wanted to build a town that they can call their own, away from the government, because they didn't like how things were going, and they wanted to eventually become their own kingdom. But he said even his parents would be part of it. But he said, when they asked him what happened to him, he said, same as always, and then they showed, you know, a grimace, or, you know, scratch mark or whatever. But then he said only one, which confused me a little bit. Does he mean like only one specific grim, or what? Like, was it one of this huge grim that we haven't seen yet, or I don't know. So it looks like that's what killed his parents as well. And what's his name, Tyrian, he's after them. He showed up, and he's actually a Faunus. So, and he has like a scorpion's tail, which is interesting. I'm still pissed that his tail was that strong to actually block Nora's hammer. Like, I could understand if like it was just a regular Nora, but she was supercharged, and I don't know how strong his tail is, so whatever. But yeah, he may be crazy, but he's fast and strong, and definitely looks deadly. If it wasn't for, well, I'm not sure he would have killed RWBY because they want her alive, but he did show up in the nick of time, and it looks like he can transform into a Qrow. I kept thinking, like, can he, can't he? Maybe it's just like they show a Qrow just like a symbol, and then it happens to cut to him, and I don't know. But he actually can transform into a Qrow, which is interesting. It's badass, but I'm wondering, is that what his semblance is? And if so, can other people, you know, shapeshift into other animals, or I don't know, other things? That would be interesting. And if his sister's name is Raven, can she transform into a raven? But yeah, I'm glad Qrow's watching them, and hopefully he can take Tyrian down. Because if he can't, I don't know. I have a bad feeling that someone is not going to make it from Team Ranger. Obviously they want RWBY alive for now, so things are getting interesting. So yeah guys, as always, hit me in the comments, let me know what you think, like and subscribe. Till next time guys, take it easy.